Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The tackle made by Devin.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He finds an opening past the 40, and he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 44-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. On the move to his left. And Lewis has it, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
And a Packer first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
14-yard line.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And 6.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Slant to Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
Touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Score Packers 7, Steelers 0. Mason Crosby to kick off for Greenbay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll set up to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 47 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. First carry for James Conner. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Blue 30. Yeah, let's go set lunch. Alert, alert.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 21 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. It fights him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Christian Kirksey. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. The 30. The 20. Woo! And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
7-yard line.
A quick pass out to Juju. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Preston Smith, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Complete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
White 80.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
9-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Here's the 4th-round pick from Maryland, Anthony McFarland. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Again, McFarland. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they go with a tight end carry. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Packers 21, Steelers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They're down here in the third quarter, trying to get something going. Going to the outside there didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.